Hey guys, today I'm having some fun with Mario. So we used Hailuo and Veo 3, and I wanted to put Mario in a bunch of famous movie styles, show you exactly how I did it. Made a cool one like this. This is the first one I'm going to compare. This is like a Tarantino style. Check it out.
You know, in this life, you either make choices or the choices make you. And tonight, I made mine. You know,
I really like this one. I think Veo 3 did a good job with it, and obviously it's Veo 3 because it has sound with it, but the mustache looks great. The blood on his face looks great. You've got this yellowish, reddish tint, a classic, diner kind of scene, which is, from one of the most famous Tarantino scenes there with the tasty burger. So it did a really good job. Let's watch this one more time, and then we're going to compare it
you
to
either make
Hailuo.
choices or the choices make you. And tonight, I made mine.
Outside of the coin kind of not looking too natural there, I really liked it. So here's what Hailuo did. And, my big drawback on this one, if this guy had a mustache, it would be right where I want it to be. But let's check this one out. The blood splatters look good. The light looks good. The little glare off the countertop here. The coin getting zoomed in at the end. I mean, Hailuo Minimax 2.0 did a great job here. But we're missing a mustache. I just wish we had a mustache. So that's all right. Let's keep on moving through. I did a whole bunch of different movie styles. So this next one is going to be a Wes Anderson style. And, I didn't say to make it real, so it kept it animated. I like some things about this, but I don't like how they have red overalls. He wears blue overalls. Everybody knows that. But let's see what Veo 3's got here for Wes Anderson.
In the heart of the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario considered his next adventure, or perhaps his next perfectly placed cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't know why he's saying that, and he certainly doesn't sound like a Mario voice, which I wasn't expecting it to. That would be a lot of copyright infringement, but still pretty good. Here on Veo 3 on that one, but let's move quickly here. This is what Hailuo did with the same prompt. Just kind of zoomed in on him. I don't know. There's other ones that are better. I'm gonna move on from this one here. All right, next one, we did The Matrix. This is one of my favorites. And this one, as you saw in the cover photo, I think is one of the coolest images. Let's check out what Veo 3 did with the Matrix prompt for Mario. So you got the Matrix, stuff falling down in the background in the sky. That's cool. You've got that green tint, which is great. And instead of dodging the bullets, he's punching them. Why not? Because that's what Mario does. Still pretty cool. This one's one of my favorites. I think Veo 3 did a great job here, giving him, still kept his Mario hat on, but gave him the full trench coat look with the sunglasses and everything. You got some mushrooms here in the background just throughout the city. Otherwise, all the writing here is in kind of, in Asian style language. But not bad. All right, let's see what Hailuo did. They kept it animated, and he's dodging the bullets, which are coming from, this back alleyway. I love the trench coat. I love that it's still a recognizable Mario with the mustache, but he's got the sunglasses on. I like that the rain is falling, and it's, putting these little kind of digital, artifacts on the bottom that are very much Matrix-esque. Pretty cool, but I still think Veo's in the lead here. Each of these comparisons, Veo's been a little bit better. But this is just a way you can have some fun with these prompts. I did use ChatGPT 4.0 to create all these prompts. I told it kind of what my goal was and gave it a few different genres. And pretty cool. So, all right, let's keep moving on here. This next one I did is a Tim Burton. So this is kind of a gothic fantasy, kind of if you think about stop motion was part of the prompt here. And so if you think about Nightmare Before Christmas or Corpse Bride or something like that, so that type of Tim Burton feel. I don't like that this opening scene already shows Mario's face slightly distorted, but let's press play and see what we get here from Veo 3. A little weird. But I don't know. I mean, it kind of fits the prompt. It fits the Tim Burton mood. It looks more animated than stop motion, so not too good. I actually think Hailuo did a little better on this one, where it definitely looks stop motion. It looks claymation, and I love the mustache. It's got this extra little curl to it. The clothes are all tattered. It's kind of a darker feel. If you look at the background, this actually captures the Tim Burton animation style a bit better. So let me know in the comments what you're thinking. Pretty good, pretty fun. All right, let's keep on moving. And so this next one, not Tim Burton, this is Christopher Nolan. So if you think like Inception style, so that's kind of one of his most famous scenes is Inception, where this, the cityscape is kind of distorting and moving around. And let's see how Mario does on this scene. So he was facing forward, and suddenly he's facing backwards, and he's running towards this superstar. He's got some sort of symbol on the back of his hand. That's kind of odd. So definitely some distortions here, some things not quite 100%, but still it's got that Inception feel of the city kind of falling in on itself. Not bad, but it does feel like it's something straight from one of the video games with this animation, so we'll see. All right, let's see what Hailuo did with the Inception style. All right, so the city's not really falling on itself, and he's jumping through the air at the superstar. I don't know. I don't know if either of these ones were that good, but still pretty fun. All right, last one here. I wanted to do like a Michael Bay, so if you think the Transformers movies, so big, high action scene. And I like what Veo 3 here did. There's a couple little distortions, but all in all, it's great. He's jumping in the air, big explosion. Now he's going back around. And he's coming, back through to fight. So, everything's blowing up, and Mushroom Kingdom is in total disarray. And Mario's here to save the day. So pretty cool. That one's fun. All right, let's see how Hailuo did on this last one here. And Mario's looking good. Again, he's wearing red pants. So that's a little bit off. But, ooh, I like the little twist move there. So pretty fun. But this still looks like it could come straight from one of the games with how the animation style is. So, but just, had a little bit of fun. And you can take any popular characters that you want and put it in. And, all of these prompts, I just said Mario. I didn't say Mario from Nintendo or anything like that. So it was able to do that without copyright issues. But when it comes to the style, I made sure purposefully not to say, hey, Christopher Nolan style or Michael Bay style or Tim Burton. I had ChatGPT write me a prompt that was in that style. So like say, for example, with the Tarantino one, it wanted it to, it actually said the saturated and red and yellow tones. In the Matrix one, it actually said the green tinted lighting. So there's some very distinct cinematic styles that these famous directors have used throughout the years. And it was able to replicate that pretty well without giving me any sort of copyright issues. So please let me know in the comments which ones are your favorite. I'm going to go back to my favorite again. I love this Mario Matrix here. I just think it looks so cool. And they did a good job with the green tint and everything. So very, very cool. Please let me know your favorite. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. And Rosh, I'm one half of the Creative AI show. So Rosh, my partner on this channel, we talk every Monday for about 20-30 minutes about all of the latest news and updates in the world of AI and how we're doing fun, creative things like this. And, keep following the channel for more tips and tricks on the ways to use all these really cool AI programs. And until then, we're two creative guys talking AI.